The year is 167 BC. A Jewish priest named Mattathias stood in a small village outside Jerusalem watching a Greek soldier erect an altar, and he exploded. Literally, an uprising began. They would later be known as the Maccabees, a story of liberation, of national hope, of the dream that God will reign again. Welcome to the Sebcast, where we turn our beloved stories on their heads, examining what history might have overlooked and where we discover anew and grow together. This week we are still busy with Mark 1:15. But that dream, that story, never quite came to rest. And then, centuries later, someone came to Galilee and said, "The time is fulfilled, the kingdom of God has come near." Mark 1:15. Words that sounded like a beginning, but it was the end of a long wait. Jesus didn't just say the time is now, he said, "This time you have long awaited is now here." But to hear it, you must understand what he meant by the time. It's not chronological, it's not the calendar, it's kairos, God's special moment, the turning point of history. We must see something important here. Jesus' words are not just spiritual. They are political, social, cultural, and deeply rooted in Israel's story. For centuries they believed that God would reign again, that the Romans would fall, that a Messiah would come. Jesus then said, "That time, that dream is coming true in me." But here's the twist. The people expected a David-like king with a sword. What they got was a carpenter with stories, a rabbi who healed people, embraced children, and ate with sinners. And yet he said, "I am the fulfillment of your story." So why did they miss him? Because, and here's the irony, sometimes we know a story so well that we don't recognize it when it plays out right in front of us. Jesus said, "The time is fulfilled," but not just any time, your time, God's time, the time you have waited for. But it didn't look like you expected. And maybe that's true today as well. We wait for God to do something and then he says, "I've been doing it all along." But you're looking in the wrong place. Because the time is fulfilled and the King has come. The question is, will you recognize him? The invitation is for you to look beyond the immediate. The invitation and challenge are to look beyond yourself and your ego, to see. But sometimes you, yourself, stand life-size in your own way. Until tomorrow, take care.